The most powerful thing in the world is the human mind, they say. From the simplest of things to the most complicated, our minds can perform an entire spectrum of tasks. Now, technology is harnessing the power of the mind to create a medical breakthrough. A completely paralyzed man was made to walk. He had to use his willpower to walk, all in the mind, and technology did the rest. You have to see it to believe it.
It's a modern-day miracle, one of the greatest advancements in medical technology. Technology that bases itself on the human willpower, and it's called the exoskeleton. This has now made a tetraplegic man walk again. The test subject, Thibault, who was recorded over a 24-month period. The exoskeleton suit weighs more than 140 pounds. It's attached to the ceiling by a harness to minimize the risk of falling over. The suit is controlled by sensors that were surgically placed on the surface of Thibault's brain.
When I try to move the exoskeleton, it's like trying to close your eyes or keep your eyes open and imagining that you have your leg and that you're moving your leg. It's something very complicated because you have a leg that doesn't move, so it's trying to imagine a movement. And after a while, as I'm trying to imagine the virtual movement, that's when I try to give the order, except that my calf is severed. I cannot move my leg. But I did as I did before, meaning that I try to lift the leg, and it's this order that is recorded, meaning that my brain still lights up and tries to give orders, except that for my calf, it's not true.
French scientists behind the system use a series of sensors implanted near the brain. These sensors send signals to the robotic system. The movement instructions are sent to a nearby computer, which reads the brainwaves and turns them into instructions for the exoskeleton, which then allows for body movements. Thibault was paralyzed 4 years ago when he fell nearly 50 feet. He used to be an optician, but his spinal cord injury kept him in hospital for 2 years. He began taking part in the exoskeleton trial in 2017, practicing on a virtual character in a computer game in the beginning. Thibault then carried out various mental tasks to train the algorithm. The algorithm was able to decode Thibault's brain signals and translate them into the movements. But he says he had to re-educate his brain after 2 years of not using it to move his limbs. Scientists behind the exoskeleton want to continue to refine this technology, and they also want to take things further and develop finger control that would allow Thibault to pick up and move objects with his hands too. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.